Many Venezuelans have fled to the United States, with most settling in Florida. Venezuela has become unlivable for most Venezuelans. Millions of people have fled their homeland and are now scattered throughout South, Central, and North America. It never had to be this way, but it is more important for Maduro and the other power-hungry, corrupt officials to hold on to power no matter how many people starve, die of disease from the lack of medication and proper food, and no matter how many people they have to murder, torture, and imprison in order to stay in power. Only a cold-blooded ideologue could possibly support multimillionaire Maduro, the bus driver made into a millionaire by theft through public office, a cold-blooded man that does not care how many people die and are killed just so he and his cronies stay in power. But there are so-called leftists, including Abby Martin, Amy Goodman, Corbyn, Chomsky, and many more, eagerly in line with Iran, Russia, Turkey, Hezbollah, and the other oppressive regimes and organizations that support Maduro. When Castro took over Cuba, most of the Cubans that fled settled in Florida. In response to Castro's socialism, many Cuban Americans turned to the Republican Party and conservatism. Unless the Democratic Party seriously opposes the corrupt Maduro regime and makes it clear that democratic values are humane and have nothing to do with Maduro's socialism, and for that matter, they need to reignite the strong support for the only small democracy in the Middle East that they used to have, and not be afraid to stand against Islamic supremacism and autocratic Islamic states and organizations that spread violent jihad and religious intolerance. If they don't do this, they will lose most of the Venezuelan voting bloc, just as they long ago lost many of the Cuban American voters. If they lose the support of Venezuelans, they will most likely lose the state of Florida. Which right now is almost split between Democrat and Republican. Republicans have the upper hand, but only slightly. Unless Democrats take the initiative regarding Venezuela, they risk losing the support of Venezuelans going forward, the very people that may determine whether Florida is a red or blue state for many years to come.